Welcome to Home Cinema and Tech Review. In this video, I'm going to do something interesting. I'm going to prove it to you with a portable projector and with a 75-inch 4K TV what you can achieve. And I'm going to also show with a Longthrow ALR screen, if you go small, even with the A4 size sample, what you can achieve like a monitor. You will probably not going to believe it when you first see it. So stay tuned until the end of this video. By the way, I'm going to calculate the brightness level of this portable projector. It's a Bientech U80 Max. I reviewed. It's a portable one. Right now it's running from the adapter because I finished the battery, depleted the battery. But I'm going to show you from 75-inch, if you go small like 32-inch, how much of a brightness that you can catch. So without further ado, let's dive in. I'm going to close the ambient lights. Okay, first thing to do, because right now we don't have an ALR screen. And I'm going to measure first white brightness of this projector. But before I do, let me just close it. Right now, the TV is on. This is a 1000 nits of 4K TCL T8B. So double check if we're in the 100% from the TCL menu. As you can see, the brightness is 100%. So there is nothing missing in the TCL side. And this is a portable projector with a 350 ANSI lumen. I'm going to stay away and you're going to see some difference. Of course, the colors are different. The tonings and tunings of the devices are different. Of course, TV is right now better because this is a 1000 nits TV, but wait until I shrink the image size. This is a portable battery powered projector and gives the same image from the battery. It's a quite good projector and you can go up high. The reason that you're seeing two different images, the camera is auto exposing and focused to the TV's brightness. That's why projector looks a little dim, but in the end section, I might create a dedicated section for projector only. So without further ado, first, what I'm going to do is just close the TV, because let's just not close the TV, but show you what if I do go back and forth. So this is the 75-inch size, and I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer, getting closer. And this is about, let me just see, what's the length of the image? Length of the image is 96 centimeters, which means about 38-ish, I guess. We can check that out. And I'm going to go forward just a little bit, just to prove my point, since I have wheels. So I'm going to go a little bit forward too. So in a size like this projector can focus quite short. It can go up to like 14 inches, like a laptop size. That's why I'm talking about ALR setup with an A4 sample. I'm going to show it to you. Right now, the size of this picture is, let me just wait a while. I don't know what happened. If everything works. Something always happens when we try to test. But this is a real life. So, dongle has come back. Okay, good news. So as you can see, there's no trick here. And I'm doing it on the fly. So right now the screen size is 59 centimeters. 59. We are quite small. This is around probably 24 to 27 inch monitor size. 27 up probably, a little bit closer to the 27. We can check that out. But if I go even smaller, right now we have already catch the TV. Right now I'm passing the TV. This, you're seeing side-by-side pictures. Of course, the colors and tones are different, but you're seeing the total brightness. The width is 40 centimeters. We know the A4 size is 29.7. So I'm going to go smaller, even smaller. And this is 35 centimeters. And right now it's kind of like, let me just double check if it can focus or not. Yes, it can still focus. And this is a pretty sharp image. And it is right around 30 centimeter range. And the distance between the projector and the wall is about 38. So as you can see, it really let me just get closer to you. It really passes the TV on the brightness side. I know it sounds stupid for many people, but I'm going to show you why you should be thinking like this. For example, this is the stage that I think they're kind of like matching, not perfectly, but kind of matching side by side. This is 75, and this is about, let's just say, 43 to 48 maybe, not 50, but this is around 40 inches, 40, 43 inches size. So you can create a TV in a dark room with a portable projector. This is a 350 lumen portable projector. That is the matter. Because if it was a like, let's just say 500 to 600 lumen projector, you would definitely double this up. And it will pass the TV if you have a good dynamic range. Of course, there's a dynamic range difference, tone difference. Everything is different. I can agree on that. But consider this is a budget-friendly portable projector with a full HD capabilities. So I'm just creating a scenario here. What I'm going to do is close the TV. You get the idea. If you go smaller, even with a portable projector, you can catch the TV brightness and the picture quality without an ALR screen. But what I'm going to do is just before applying in the short size of things, I'm going to take the camera and get it, let's just get it closer for you. And if the camera is trying to focus, that'll be great. Okay, so you're seeing the both pictures in the same time. What I'm going to do is put the ALR on the front. So take a look at in the middle. You can obviously see the color difference, but also you're seeing a brightness difference. So in a darkroom setup, you're going to learn a lot of stuff in this. In a darkroom setup, you are creating basically a contrasted image. You have better blacks. This video is not HDR, not perfectly suited for this procedure, but once I open up the lights, you're going to see the difference. And what I'm going to do is open up the ambient lights and show you the day and night difference. Let me just open up the Philips Hue lights. And right now the ambient lights are on. And as you can see, everything changed, but look at this. I'm going to move it around like this so you can have a clear idea. So with the room lights on, this is a night and day style different. Really, ALR screen really makes quite a bit of difference, as you can see. So you got quite a bit of contrast. And if I open up the room lights just a little bit more to show you, of course, it doesn't work. The reason behind it, ambient light is too much and the projector has to overcome. In order to overcome, it needs to be more powerful. So that's why some people ask different questions. This is one of the answers. I will create with a big picture, of course, another tutorial, but let me just solve this problem in a second. How I'm going to do that? I'm going to do nobody has probably done before. I'm going to take a tape and apply it to the wall. But before I'm going to apply this to a wall, I need a small tripod to put this projector on a tripod. Okay. I guess it's not the same video anymore, but it doesn't matter. You will get the idea. So what I'm going to do is apply the screen here, okay, where the both of them meets, and I'm going to get closer so you can have a better idea. But I'm going to do something like this, and so you can have some sort of ratio. And I'm going to open up the lights. And that's what matters is. actual matter is. I'm going to return the camera, take it to myself, and I'm going to get close. The reason behind it, you're going to see the screen, TV, and how bright this picture looks like side by side. I think this is self-explanatory for a lot of people. This is a professional Longthrow ALR material. And as you can see, white wall really gives a brighter image in a dark room. Let me just close the room lights. So this is a brighter section because it's white. This is a darker section, but actually you're having a better blacks and better colors pop out. And this is an auto-exposed video, but you're seeing with the TV side by side, not the same video, but try to mimic. This is a 1000 nits of TV, and this is a 350 NC lumen projector quite close up. And I'm going to measure the lux level from 75 inch to smaller size like A4 again. But you must understand, as you can see, I'm going to show another topic that everybody asks. Let me just take the camera out from the tripod, and I'm going to get close, okay? Because people wonder side angles of this professional level screens. This is the side angle, and I'm going to get onto the front. And this is from the front. And of course, you're seeing some sort of color effect, but that's about the shutter speed of the camera, trying to adjust extreme brightness. But as you can see around the corners, you can clearly watch it like a monitor. So if you have a sample like this, A4, you can test it with your projector and you can have an idea. So that way you understand. Right now, this is the Longthrow ALR setup. And if you got a bright enough projector, you can clearly use it. Let me just open up the room lights, get back. Again, this is the room lights on, 1000 nits of TV, and small 350 NC lumen projector, of course, extremely small size. But take a look at this. We are able to watch it like a TV. This is no joke. As you can see, when the light section happens, we have no contrast on the wall. In the dark room, this might help if you don't have a projector bright enough. And I'm going to create probably a dedicated video how much of a light that we need for how much size with an ALR screen or without an ALR screen. That is kind of like the topic that everybody has to learn before choosing the right projector, because everybody is asking individually. I'm sorry, I can't catch everyone's questions and answers, but from the side angle, you're seeing the picture quality, and look how this section is fading. Let me just get back to the projector a little bit more. It's more obvious. If you go a little bit less bright, you can clearly see without ALR and with the ALR. With the ALR, it's night and day. I don't have to, I think, say anything. And I'm going to close the lights because people ask, right now, this room is not fully darkened. Take a look at this. We have Philips Hue here, Philips Hue here, and under the couch. So I didn't even close the lights. Let me just close the lights entirely, okay? While you're looking at the picture, because this is the important section. Let's have a look. Right now I'm closing the Philips Hue lights, and ambient lights are off. Only lights coming from TV and the projector. Look at projector, how bright it is. That's what I'm talking about. So screen is also inside. And as you can see, screen is in the middle. You can clearly see the contrast around here and here. And the side angles, I think, have no problem at all. Let's take a look. Yes, there is a little bit of color, let's just say contrast loss along the way, and tones are a little shifting. But if you got a professional ALR screen material for the Longthrow, you're good to go. So, in the end of the video, what I'm going to do is, of course, get back again, and let's just try to fix the camera. You all know by now. I'm going to hopefully do what I promised to do. I'm going to adjust the camera. Since you guys know I'm doing everything on the fly, I'm going to open up the lights, okay, ambient lights, and show you something. Amount of volume that we have. In order to do that, I need to close to TV. I'm closing the TV, and probably you are wondering how much of a light difference there is. And I'm going to take it around here. If I measured it correctly, this is going to be a 75-inch-ish size, okay? Yes, if everything is correct, let me just double check the line. Okay, I measured it around here. And around here, I guess it's 75 inch-ish. So in order to correctly measure, what I have to do is close the lights. Okay, close the lights. You already seen everything. Right now, this is a pitch black room. What I'm going to do is here, okay, what I'm going to do is something clear. I'm going to go to YouTube and write widescreen, as you can see here. So if I hit the widescreen, I'm going to be able to measure from 75 inch how much of a lux value we have in the center. I'm not going to do a whole ANSI lumen thing for 9 sections because I already did with this projector. So in the middle of this white area, we got a 107 lux. This is the amount of light. And if I squeeze it to the A4 size, what happens? So I'm going to take the projector and I'm going to take it around this level. So this is bigger than A4. The reason that I'm doing it, actually this is like a 17 inch, 16 to 17 inch. Amount of light is 2,100. 2,100. Again, 2,100. When I get back like this into the middle, I got a picture like this. And around here, I got 90 or 100. 20 times more light. So that's what the problem is. This is not changing the ANSI lumen. I made a dedicated video. ANSI lumen is also calculated with the amount of size you got. As a square meter, you have to make a overall, let's just say, average value of the lux level and multiply it by the square meter. So it's a fixed number. It's not going to change by your ANSI lumen. The ANSI lumen value is becoming a fixed value, whether you go forward or not. Because when you go bright, your screen size is small, so your multiplier is actually small. When you go big, your light is decreasing, but your size is increasing, so ANSI lumen fixed again. But what the brightness that we see is the main problem. So this is a 350 ANSI lumen projector. And in the dark room, let me just go back behind the camera is right now auto-adjusting. And I'm going to, from library, again, hit the same video, play it, because the camera is going to adjust. This is the picture when you are in a dark room that you see. That's why the reviewees show you autofocus or auto-exposed videos. So this is about a 100-inch image, and the camera is auto-adjusting again. Take a look at this. Of course, if I open up the TV will beat the crap out of this thing, but definitely this, when you go small, you can go camping, you can go like a TV solution. This is a kind of like TV size, and it's a usable brightness level, even with some ambient lights are on. So next time, careful what your purchase is. And I'm going to open up the ambient lights just to show myself. I'm just kidding, but to finish the video, so you got a clear idea. Next time, if you ever decide to purchase a projector, think again. If you buy an ALR screen, you're going to get a good image. If you don't buy an ALR screen, you're going to have a bright image in a dark room, but if you have any ambient light, you're going to be ruining your image. And one other thing, even in the darkroom setup, you're not going to be able to get the best blacks. So I've explained it in the many videos, but also people think you need to have an expensive projector in order to do something good. No, you don't. In a darkroom, your eyes adjust. So in a darkroom, you don't want that much of a brightness. You want some sort of a softer and let's just say not extremely bright picture to please your eyes, because your eyes adjust. That's a nice thing. It's not like a lit environment. So even when I use the TVs in a darkroom, I use it 30%. This 1000 nits of TV, 30% up top 40. I don't use it like 50 and above. So basically, you are not going to use the whole brightness level until the edge of it. But in order to go big, you need sort of like power. But in this video, I've explained, I think, a couple of the concepts. It should be stuck in your head. If you don't understand the topic, you can check my other reviews, because I think I'm going back and forth with different videos. I explain many things. That's why sometimes people say I talk a little bit much, but I'm trying to understand and explain entire topic to you. And it's not a simple thing, because it's not like a TV you go by nits or HDR or you go by model, because TVs are easy to produce the image. Light goes through the picture and then voila, you got the image. But in order to go for the projector, you need to know some stuff. In the upcoming videos, if you give likes to this sort of educational videos, I will teach you and show you how much of a light you need for how much of a size in the white screen, or how much of a gain effects, and of course how much of a light that you need for ALR screen setups from different sizes. So in order to do that, I need to do some practicing with my 120-inch ALR 0.8 gain projector screen. You all probably seen by now if you are watching the channel. I'm going to show with different projectors whether you can use your projector with this sort of expensive screen later on if you want to upgrade, or how much of a size that could be usable. Because believe me, if I want to show you everything good, I can show it to you. I'm a professional photographer. I can expose things for you to see something like a good, but I'm not doing this. Because many people really reviews projectors in a darkroom setup, or they adjust the picture quality to show you the best. But in order to do it, you need the fixed exposure scenes. Sometimes I don't do that, but I explain the reasons in those videos. But again, if I'm going to do such videos, I need to do fixed exposure scenes, so you will understand how much of an increase that you will get. So in order to do more content, I need subscribes, likes, and comments in the description. If you learn anything useful, as always, don't forget to say hi, subscribe to the channel, watch the videos from the beginning until the end. And until the next video from Home Cinema and Tech Review in Turkey, hoşça kalın and bye.